Hello, everyone. Thank you very much for watching this morning, today, or watching and recording. Thank you very much for watching. So, today, day 11 of 15 of Millionaire Real Estate Agent by Gary Keller. So, today, I'm going to go over active and passive income. So, I'm sorry, if you're just cutting in and out, I have a little bit of some Wi-Fi issues in the office today. So if I rewatch this, there might be a second recording of this. I will re-record this if you're watching it live and it's cut in and out. So I'm sorry about you never know with the internet, Wi-Fi, why one day it's strong and the signal goes out another day. But today, active and passive income. So this part in the book, Gary mentions a lot about building a team and having support staff and having buyer's agents, sellers agents, and really having a full, complete business. So when you get to that level, this part of the book is awesome. You can check that out. But I'm going down to the basics of active, passive income, how to build that a little bit, and things to think about in real estate. So active income is really things that you work on. You're working at it, you're getting it. Your example, running around buyers, that's active income. That's active. You're active with buyers all of the time. Passive income is things that kind of come to you, not that they're free, that they're just fall into your lap, but things that you're not actively, this is how my interpretation, it's not actively working on it, like you working hard and hard. I'll even go down to the level of, I think a lot of times listings are semi-passive income. What I mean by that is we all know, and some of us will debate this because we've had some tough listings out there, is that if you have a buyer, sometimes that buyer, you might run them around 30, 40 houses more over 6, 8 months. And now, especially in today's market, people are getting a listing and selling it in like a day and then closing in 30 days or 45 days with a buyer that's well qualified, that's pre-approved and has all of their finances in order, and things kind of go smoothly most of the time. So that's why we've talked about in the past that over the last several days, that you have to have listings to survive and be very successful in this business. But I'm going to take it to the next level of passive income, is having buyers agents, or semi-passive income is thinking about being the rainmaker, getting the leads and handing those off to other agents. I see it happen. It happens almost weekly, definitely here in our office. Weekly, we have agents closing deals for other agents that referred them business. And I have agents that they go, oh yeah, I forgot about that one. They go, and we have in our office, and some of you watching this might have happened to you, and you're with our office. I've had agents, we let them know, hey, we got a check for you, and they're like, well, what's that check from? And totally forgot they gave a referral to another agent a few months ago because they were on one side of town or the other side of town, or in a different city in Ohio, or even a different state. They forgot that they did it and gave out that referral. That happens a lot in our office. I mean, with over 450 agents, that happens, just in numbers wise. But I want you to think about that, is that expand your business. You shouldn't be, to really be successful in real estate, you have to have passive or semi-passive income. I'm putting my own take on that. And that is with getting as many leads as you can, finding agents to start before you have your full-time support help, before you have full-time buyers agents or referral agents there. With our office, agents that are watching our office, we have over 450 agents throughout all of Ohio that you can refer business to in a case-by-case basis. So look for business. You need business that you're not 100% involved in all of the time. That, to my opinion, and that's why I'm bringing this chapter down. So if you've read the book, if you're going to read the book or perused it. I'm going off a little bit off topic of the passive income, but I wanted to build up to that of the book is you got to start somewhere, baby steps. Start working on getting so many leads, or you just have to be dozens every week, but get to the point where, wow, I can't handle this lead because I'm busy with my own buyers, or I have listings, or the listings on the other side of town. Unless you've been living in a bubble your whole life and you've only know people around you where you are, that market that you will drive to and go to, think about those other areas. It could be other states, it could be other parts of the city. But guess what? One level, two levels away from your sphere is people outside the area. Think of it as when you're talking to people, don't just think about anybody in the area buying or selling a house. You know anybody buying or selling a house anywhere in the state, country, pretty much the world. Think bigger. There should be people outside the area. That's the beauty of real estate. Just imagine if you have a business, just any business, they have a storefront. And a lot of agents think of themselves like that, like a local realtor. They think, don't think that way. There's think bigger, think bigger. Don't think of that you're like a local real estate agent in this county, in this city, this area, and that's your area. And that's what you're going to do. Because guess what? In Northeast Ohio, there's over 10,000 licensed realtors. There's not, I think, if that's a business, we're probably one of the most oversaturated businesses out there. And this is just Ohio. The good thing about Ohio, I would just give you an example, is that we have about 30,000 or a little over 30,000 real estate agents in Ohio. Our state is not oversaturated like some states. I'll just give you an example. There's in just the county, I think it's Orange County of Los Angeles. Have friends that are real estate brokers and agents in Los Angeles area. They have double the amount of agents just in the Los Angeles County than we have in the whole state of Ohio. So just imagine that. The whole point I'm saying is there's plenty of market here. There's plenty of the pie that anybody could go after being a realtor. There's plenty to go get. But don't think of yourself as just in a little area. Just don't think of yourself in your little region, your farm area. Think bigger. Think out there to get referrals, find everybody that you're talking to knows friends, family that is outside that area. Everybody's not this little fenced-in zone area of real estate. So please think that way as remind. And then a lot of times your clients, your superior people you're talking to don't understand that either. So when you are talking with them and following up with them, just remind them, say, listen, I'm a real estate agent in Ohio. I can help people buy or sell a house anywhere in Ohio. Do you know anybody in Ohio? But then explain to them you have relationships. Obviously, if you're with Century 21, we're in every state. We have relationships with agents and companies and offices all across the country. If you need to have someone's buying or sell a house in another state, I could definitely help them out and find an agent there, team up with an agent, help them buy or sell. Think bigger. I had a couple agents last year get referral checks from outside in different states for over $15,000. I had one agent get one that was 2 referral checks early last year. One was $15,000, one was $16,000 just for referring business. $31,000 and 2 referrals for just doing exactly what I said. Remind the people you are talking to that refer business to you anywhere in the country. Someone referred 2 people to them in California, made a few phone calls, got 2 referral checks for that add up to $31,000 for just doing exactly what I said. Keep reminding everybody, no matter where it is in the country, call me first. So that's where I was taking the passive income. I wanted to really explain something that you can do now, something you don't have to build up to, something you don't have to keep on working on for a year. and build a team and build and have support, help, and figure out a way how to have passive income coming from different lead sources. That which is a lot of great information, but something that you can do today. Something you can do just today in your calls is when you're following up on your prospect calls today, text messages, remind people that you can do it anywhere in the country, anywhere in the world, not almost anywhere in the world, but to call you first, refer you, and that's my opinion, a passive income, getting a referral, and then it's up to you how far you want to follow up. Now, this is the next step. Passive income doesn't mean, especially like referrals, doesn't mean that you just give it up and do nothing. You have to follow up with it. On the side note to that, we have agents, happens a couple times a year. We have agreements, and agents haven't been following up with their referrals, find out that the referral that they gave out to someone closed like a year ago. They had no clue because they weren't following up with the referrals they were giving. And now we got to figure out how to contact that company, that agent, get a referral fee. And because the agent was not following up. So passive income doesn't mean do no work. You still have to follow up with it. Also, when you, and I see this happen with a lot of teams, and I've seen a lot of agents do well with referring business, building a team of buyers agents because they're the rainmaker and bringing in leads and building a team. But I also have seen several agents just implode. Usually that happens when agents, the team leader, is just looking at passive income. They're letting their team, they build up a team, letting their team bring in all the business, let their team handle all of the leads. Now they're not in control of the leads, they're not in control. They're just letting their agents bring in all of the business. And some teams think that that's a way to bring a business, and then the team leader does less work because they say, wow, I get all this business coming in because I'm the team leader. And then all of a sudden, the team members leave because they don't see the value, because there's no needs, there's no support, there's no things happening there. So there's never a point in real estate where it's completely passive. You're just sitting there letting money come in. You always have to be working. You always have to be watching. So when you start giving out referrals, you better have a system of checking up on that referral. What's going on? Call the other agent. Call that referral, that person that you gave. Be the person, part of the contact, be part of the procedure. Even if it's definitely in the state of Ohio, you're licensed in Ohio, you can talk to that buyer, that seller, even though you prefer that business to and say anything you want and help them in the process because you're licensed in Ohio. When you refer business outside the state, you can't check in on them. It's like, how you doing? How's that agent treating you? Just making sure the agent's helping you out, but you're not licensed in that state. So you can't ask specific or talk to them specifically about real estate, giving them advice or handle paperwork, but you can at least check in on them to see how they're doing and make sure the agent is doing kind of customer service type there. So you can still follow up with them there. So, but of course, and then I have agents that have got licenses in other states just because they're referring enough business there and don't want to step over the line of license law in that state. And some states, we have reciprocity with, or you just have to take the test and you have it. So if you have family, friends, and I have a couple agents that have licenses in other states just for that reason. So think about that too. Excuse me, grab a sip of water here. So those are things to think about for passive income, which is, and what I'm just focusing on today is referrals. You can do that very easily. This week, think about referrals when talking to everybody. So it's a little homework this week or in future. When talking to your talking to a prospect, they remind them they can buy or sell, help people buy or sell anywhere in Ohio, and can help them connect with an agent anywhere in the country. So please know anybody that's in other states, anybody in other areas that might be looking to buy or sell a house or have life-changing things happening. They're getting married, or get a new job, or moving. I've seen even on my own Facebook, I've seen people say, "Oh, my son, daughter is going to a graduate program. Maybe they need a place to rent or buy. Maybe they're staying there. Whatever reason, life-changing events turn people into buying, selling, or renting. So start working on that. And I consider that passive income because you're not the one driving around with those buyers every day. You have to work on those listings all of the time. You have help and someone doing the majority of the work there. So that's it for today. I just want to get a little bit of passive income, something that you can do now, something you can work on today, something you don't have to build up and have a whole plan of someday I'm going to have this passive income. You can do that now with just referrals on that. So that's it for me. Thank you very much for watching. Remember, if you want some ideas one-on-one and talk about it and come up with ideas on how to build your passive income with referrals, please reach out to me. I'm happy to schedule some time, one-on-one time with you over the phone or Zoom or FaceTime. I'd love to do it. And if you want to put in the time, I'll be happy to schedule it. So that's it. We'll see you tomorrow at 11 for day 12 of 15 of the real estate Millionaire Real Estate by Gary Keller. Have a great Monday, everyone. Bye-bye.